What's going on, guys? A Myth here, and today's war recap is awesome. We almost perfect ward, 43 out of 45 stars, 99.2% destruction compared to 91.4, so super close. Unfortunately, with Town Hall 10s in the mix, perfect wars seem slightly elusive. We were so close, a 96%, 92%, and 3 stars for the rest. So jealous of kind of other clans that get perfect wars out there, but since we have 10s and soon to be 11s, we hope uh, it might prove to continue to be elusive. But we are happy with the win. These guys were pretty good. Um, they did okay. No, I don't have too much to say really there. Let's jump into some replays. Normally, I don't show 2 stars, but I wanted to show a Town Hall 10, especially since they were both so close. And there was some, I guess you could say, learning or teaching points off of this one that I wanted to demonstrate. Now, Paul comes here with a Quake right on the Town Hall. And whenever we talk about troops or spells or anything that you bring is bringing value. And we talk about how much value are you going to get for bringing that troop or that spell compared to something else. And at first, this looks really good, a really good Quake. He unlocked, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 compartments with the town hall. Um, so that looks like really good value, but we'll watch this develop and see how that actually works out later on. Lures the CC out, drops the poisons. The only thing I want to comment here is when you have really slow moving troops in the CC, like a witch or balloons are the two big ones. You don't want to stack up the poisons at the feet of the queen. You want to kind of layer them. So one right at the feet of the queen and then one further out on the path that they'll take to get to the queen. And that kind of optimizes both the poisons. Or use just one and save the other one later on for the king, queen, skeleton traps, whatever. So Golems comes down to create a funnel, a bunch of wall breakers head in, king and a boatload of Valkyries. Rage spell gets them through the wall there, really like it. Unfortunately, hits a double bomb right away. And this is what I was talking about. So a bunch of stuff went right, a bunch of stuff went left. Some of the Valkyries decided once they went right, they want to beat through a wall. Some stuff went there. The king went this way, came back. And stuff's just everywhere. So it's all open, which is good, but it's really difficult to plan for spell usage. And you're going to get much more limited, I guess, troops hit by the same spell, so less value if it goes, some goes left, some goes right, whatever. Now he clears out the whole core and pretty much everything, which was sweet. And if he had enough time, he can pick up every single building with his queen walk. It's all in range. He's got 4 healers, good to go. But unfortunately, he's just going to run out of time. Too many buildings. So be careful with stuff like that. I don't want to say necessarily what he did was bad, but just make sure that whatever you're doing is supporting, your ultimate goal and you're getting a lot of value out of it. So that Quake unlocked a lot of stuff, but then you have to realize that with that, your troops are going to completely scatter, go left, go right, stuff like that. So as long as you know what's going to happen, as long as you plan for it, then I guess you're good. But really good job to Paul there. Fresh hit. Pretty sure it was fresh hit. 92% 2-star. We'll take that. Next up, we have, let's see. This one on Ender here, I do want to show it, but it's going to be in a different video. I'm going to start a new series for that. Hopefully comes out tomorrow. This one, in my continued kind of push to encourage people, Luke's beginning here goes pretty horribly, massively wrong by my standards. Losing your queen, especially early in the raid, is pretty much a failure. He 3 stars, which is what matters, but I consider it a failure. So again, that I try to push is if stuff goes wrong, don't get discouraged. Keep going. With the rest of your troops, your heroes are important, but the rest of your troops are important as well. So if you have a plan, just stick with it, finish it out. What went wrong here is I guess he thought he was going to fight the king out of expo range, which was not true because it's on ground, really big. You got to check for that stuff. And then what would have been better is, like I say, is when you accomplish things with the rage, especially queen walking, you need to accomplish multiple things at once in order to be successful. So you need to take out a hero and the CC with the rage, stuff like that. So while he should have planned for to fight that king and the expo and the CC all in the same rage. So should have healed or lured the CC a lot sooner. But in come a boatload of Valkyries, and it's sort of a blessing in disguise, I guess, maybe, that the Queen dies, because then all of the healers switch over to the Valkyries, and because they're not a hero, you get more effective healing, blah, 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 with no Infernos to stop that pesky healing at Town Hall 10. Quite annoying. And he got a bunch of Valks to go into the core, and he got quite a big group to circle right on the outside. King, couple Valkyries, the healers split up, which makes their healing even more effective, and just walks around and finishes it. So again, I consider a pretty colossal failure on the Queen there in the beginning. I've seen worse, but again, if things go wrong, just keep going with your plan. Maybe stars will align. I think this is the first time on my channel that I have featured Sam, semi-newish member, so I was trying to get some more new people in the recap, and I really like this tech. Uses the quad quake there and doing a go la loon. What was kind of interesting about this is he did the quakes and then he brought 2 poisons as well, which was definitely necessary because there were air troops. If it was all ground troops, he would just kind of mow over it, but 2 poisons, I don't know. So anyways, he picks up 2 air defenses with his kill squad plus his queen, and then he's got some Laloon going on for the backside. He tries to do a little bit of rotational Laloon here, which is what I encourage and like to see people do. It wasn't quite the smoothest, as he only had 2 rages. Maybe could have been placed a little bit better. But the idea with rotational, I see a lot of people with those 2 remaining air defenses, they just kind of like wall it in, and they just try to like push from building to building in like a wall. And you want to just start where that air defense is and work clockwise, work counterclockwise, whatever, and take out those buildings, minimizing the damage that your whole, I guess your whole army takes. Because if you're engaging the whole base at one time, the whole base is obviously putting out more DPS. But if you engage it in little chunks at a time, it's more manageable. Excellent job to Sam there. Really liked it and hope to see some more attacks and get you on the channel. Next up is Puck, who is one of our recent Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9 migrators, and they've finally started to get their queens to reasonable levels, got a first couple of researches done, and so they can start being back in wars. Let's see, it looks like Go Vaho here, 1 jump, 3 heals. Get through that entry there. Really nice poisons. Quite a few golems to tank. And I would say at the early levels, you have to bring more golems than you do at later levels. Like towards the end of Town Hall 9, most of your entries are 1 golem. At Town Hall 10, you kind of even get away from golems altogether with Valkyries. But at the early levels, with your heroes still kind of weak, you need more tanking for them, and you need a larger kill squad to accomplish the same thing that higher level heroes can. So just be aware of that. He goes in there with that jump, gets 2 bombs triggered. And what I really like about this is when I help people plan attacks, or when you're planning any attack, most of the good bases are going to have 2 double giant bomb sets. And as we know, 2 bombs will wreck a group of hogs. But what's really cool about this is right now he's baking really hard. Bomb, heal spell, doesn't matter. There's probably about 10 or so hogs gone. But because he hit that second double giant bomb at the very end of his attack, the rest of the base was done. As you can see, when that double bomb went off, there's 1 mortar left. So after that, it's just cleanup. So I'm not saying to suicide your hogs into the last double giant bomb, but it is how do we say, a possible option, I guess. So if you're not sure how to eliminate one of the double giant bombs, just plan for it being all the way at the end. Have enough cleanup, and then just trigger it, I guess. Not sure where I was going with that, but really nice to puck. Lost a lot of hogs, but still got the 3-star. Last up is just around here on 15. Our 8s were really awesome. I think I actually have to show. Everybody actually did really awesome. I'll show it real quick after this. But coming at this with a Gova Ho, which we don't see too much because all the ADs are mostly centralized at the Town Hall 8 level. So there's a lot more Gova Low. But with his kill squad golems, you can see he just got one bomb triggered right there, and his kill squad's going to pick up the second and third bombs in a little bit here, plus all the CC. Totally ground CC. Plays into the Valks really, really nicely. And once, see, here comes the hogs on the right. And boom, there's the double giant bomb triggered. So no worries for the hogs at all. One heal for the kill squad, dealing with the CC troops and kind of just, general defenses. And then you just kind of trickle in hogs, more surgical, just to avoid, hopefully, spring traps a little bit better. And you just kind of, trickle in the hogs, and you have a heal spell for them wherever you think it's most necessary along the path, and they just kind of stick to all the outer compartments and work their way around. So really nice seeing a Govaho, a bit different at 8, but just as effective as Gova Low. Really just base dependent. Good job, Just. So you can see here in the beginning our fresh hit 3-stars, especially at the Town Hall 8 level, was massive. Hitman Hall, JCW, Just Around, Finn, Puck, Sam, Luke, and almost our 2 Town Hall 10s, but not quite. So again though, don't get discouraged if you don't fresh hit 3-star. It's okay. On your second attack is where it really matters, is on the cleanups. Look at the replays, 1, 2, hopefully that's about it. Look at the bombs, look at the CCs, the Teslas. That's where you really want to focus your efforts, is on that second hit, because your 3-star rate for your second hit, once you have all the information of the unknown, you can make a much better attack. Hope you guys enjoyed this war recap. Super close to the perfect war. Maybe it will come one day for us, maybe not. As always, please comment, leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully, probably about in a day or so, I should have a little video up on Ender and the previous hit, where it was a 98% 2-star by Sam, I think. I'm not sure. It was a 98% by somebody, and Ender just made those small tweaks I talk about to finish it up to a 3-star. So I think I'm gonna start a series with like a tweak series or something. I don't know. Let me know about that too. Thanks for watching.